Today I'm going to be walking you through step-by-step how to deploy an Ethereum trading bot I recently created, and I've been using to generate some solid passive income for the past several months. This bot's pretty much like having your own personal trading powerhouse at your fingertips. It's built around blockchain data and trained in a machine learning environment using OpenAI's ChatGPT-4 Omni. The bot mimics the savvy movements of crypto whales on decentralized exchanges like Uniswap. It works by watching the mempool for pending transactions, then swooping in with a strategically placed buy order using a slightly higher gas fee to outperform the competition. Once its buy order gets processed, the bot will immediately execute a sell order within that same block. The target transaction gets sandwiched between ours, allowing our bot to cash in on the slippage difference. If this sounds complicated, don't worry. It's actually really easy to set up, and you don't need to have any coding knowledge whatsoever to get this deployed. So let's get started. First, make sure you have the MetaMask browser extension installed and that you're connected to the Ethereum mainnet. MetaMask is essential for interacting with Web3. Now we'll head over to Remix. Remix is used for creating and deploying Solidity-based smart contracts on Ethereum. I'll put a link to Remix along with everything else you need in the description below. Once Remix is loaded, move over to the sidebar on the left and create a new file under the Contracts folder. Name it bot.sol. In the description, I've linked the bot's source code. Just copy this code and paste it into the bot.sol file you just created. This is our bot. Feel free to read over and verify the code. Everything's already set by default. Make sure you're getting the code from the video description to ensure it's up to date. Now, before we compile our bot, it's important to take a look at the quick user guide at the top. For the bot to perform optimally, it's recommended to use a deposit of 0.5 Ethereum or more. The absolute minimum liquidity required is 0.2 Ethereum. Anything less than 0.2 Ethereum will run the risk of absolute losses. The more Ethereum the bot has to work with, the more transactions the bot can process, resulting in greater profits. Confirm that your wallet contains at least 0.5 Ethereum with a little bit extra to pay for gas fees, and that you're connected to the Ethereum mainnet. Now, let's head over to the Solidity compiler tab here on the left. At the very top of the code, you'll see it's built with the 0.6.6 version of Solidity. Under Compiler, select the 0.6.6 version so that it matches our contract. Also, make sure the language is set to Solidity and the EVM version is set to default. Now just click this blue Compile button and wait for the bot to compile. Now let's deploy this from our wallet. Head over here to the Deploy and Run Transactions tab. Here you're going to want to select Injected Provider as the environment. MetaMask will pop up. Just connect it. Everything looks good. Click Deploy. Now, I always recommend setting the gas fee to aggressive because there's not much difference and it puts the transaction through faster. Let's wait for the transaction to confirm. Great, we can see here it confirmed, meaning our smart contract was created and deployed onto the blockchain. Down here, click this. Now you can see your bot's control panel. Start enables the bot to start sniffing the mempool. Withdrawal stops the bot and transfers the funds back to your wallet. These two are used for debugging purposes and won't be relevant. Now, let's copy our smart contract address with this copy button here, and paste it into Etherscan to make sure it was created. Yep, it was created successfully. Next, let's fund our contract with some Ethereum. I'll copy the contract address once more and head back over to MetaMask. Make sure you've got the right contract address in there. I'll put in 1 Ethereum and set the gas fee to aggressive again. Nice, transaction confirmed. Now the bot has Ethereum to work with. Let's refresh our contract address on Etherscan to ensure it was funded. Perfect. Now the last step is to click Start. Let's set the gas fee to aggressive and click Confirm. I'll let this run for a bit and check back later. Alright, it's been a little over 6 hours. Let's refresh Etherscan and see how it's doing. Okay, so our bot now has 1.3 Ethereum, which is already about 30% profit. That's really good, but I want to show you the bot's full potential. Let's give it the rest of the day to work its magic. Alright, after letting the bot run for a full day, let's refresh Etherscan and check its balance. Unreal. It's now at over 2 Ethereum, which means we gained over 1 ETH in 24 hours. That is insane. The bot will continue to run until you click the withdrawal button. When you click withdrawal, the bot will exit the mempool and return the total amount of Ethereum you entered initially, including the profit back to your wallet. So let's click it. This will charge us a little bit more gas. We'll set it to aggressive again, then click confirm. There we go, transaction confirmed. Let's check our MetaMask and see what we have now. Nice, the bot's balance is in my wallet. Keep in mind, this is only after 24 hours. Some weeks have made me over 20 Ethereum, but the profits will of course fluctuate from day to day depending on market conditions.